Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Zachary, back bringing some more daily NBA news. Thank you for coming back once again. You guys already know that you are the real MVPs, but if you're new here, if this is your first time stopping by the channel, then welcome. You are also greatly appreciated, but make sure that you smack that sub button and hit the bell as well so you can stay up to date with everything that goes on in the NBA on a daily basis. But now, let's take a look at everything that is going on in the NBA. But first, a quick word about this video sponsor, athleticcases.com. Basketball, baseball, football, or soccer, no matter what your favorite sport, you guys can now rock your favorite player on the back of your phone. Use the promo code ZACHLEAP for 10% off your order. Links, as always, are in the description box below. Alright, so we got a decent amount to talk about today. And first up in the news, we had to talk about what the heck Paul George just said yesterday. So of course, the first part of his 3-part series documentary thing on ESPN went live yesterday, a series where he reflects on his journey to get to the NBA. And in the first part yesterday, the man casually just dropped a bomb on all of us as he started talking about his upcoming free agency decision. And this is what Paul George had to say. It's a lot of things go into it, trying to find the right fit. What's the best place for me to raise my family? It's a lot playing into this, so it's a bit overwhelming. But then he also said this: I hope I can make the majority of people happy, but ultimately it's my decision and I want to be the happiest I can be with that decision. Now, I don't know what he's talking about when he says the majority of people, because he's only gonna disappoint one or two people, either Lakers fans by not choosing the Los Angeles Lakers or Thunder fans by choosing the Los Angeles Lakers. The rest of us, his decision won't disappoint us whatsoever, because I know for myself as a Pistons fan, it won't matter to me whether or not Paul George goes to OKC or LA. I'm gonna feel indifferent. So if he's strictly talking about making the fans of those two teams happy, then I'm just gonna say there are a heck of a lot more LA fans than there are OKC fans. So if he's talking about pleasing the majority of people, well, I don't need to say anything else. For our next story of the day, it seems like with every passing day, LeBron James to LA is starting to become more and more of a possibility, more and more of a real thing that actually looks like it's about to happen. And yesterday, we got a couple more things that point to that being true. And it started with this, when Snoop Dogg posted this picture to Instagram with the caption reading, "Cuz wearing Chucks now, he's coming to LA," because literally every person in Los Angeles wears, or at least has, a pair of Chucks. This is confirmed. And then Isaiah Thomas, LeBron's teammate for half a season, commented saying he's definitely coming to LA. So there was all of that, but on top of that, we also got reports yesterday saying that the Cavs are behaving as if they expect LeBron James to leave. Probably since they're not looking to trade away Colin Sexton for another star player to help LeBron, they're more so looking to rebuild. So yeah, I'd say they are behaving like they are expecting LeBron to leave too. But July 4th is only 7 days away now. That's the day LeBron is expected to make his decision, so this will all be over in a week. Next up in the news, Magic Johnson is feeling pretty good about himself right now, feeling pretty optimistic about the Lakers' chances of landing a big name free agent, as he has pretty much just guaranteed that within the next 2 years, the Lakers will be able to land at least one big name free agent, and if they do not, he will personally step down from his role with the team. If you're judging us on one summer, that's ridiculous. He also added that the Lakers owner Jeannie Buss wouldn't have to fire him because he would resign if the team continues to miss in the postseason. He also went on to say that the Lakers wouldn't have traded away both Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. if they weren't confident in their abilities to land some big name free agents. Wouldn't have made the trade if I wasn't confident. We now have to take the next step. I'll say this, after all of this talk, if the Lakers do fail to land a big name free agent, either LeBron James, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard within the next 2 years, never in my life do I ever want to hear again that some star player is supposed to go to LA or wants to go to LA. That argument will be completely done for the rest of time. Jesus. All right then, for our next bit of news that literally just came out. I guess this is sort of an update on the whole LeBron James James to LA situation, as we are now getting reports saying that the Lakers feel pressure to acquire Kawhi Leonard right now before LeBron James has to make his decision, since it's rumored that LeBron doesn't necessarily want to be the first piece that LA lands this summer, and he'd like to know if anyone else is going to be joining him in LA before he goes to LA. And according to this report, the price that the Lakers would have to pay to get Kawhi Leonard would be out of this world, like ridiculously high. The price for Leonard would be substantial. The Lakers could have to surrender a combination of former first-round picks from Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and Josh Hart, and future first-round picks, and perhaps restricted free agent Julius Randle in a sign-and-trade agreement. The Lakers have been hunting a future first-round draft pick on the trade market in recent days, league sources said. That pick could be used to sweeten a prospective trade opportunity. So from the sound of things, the Lakers would have to give up every single young piece they have on their team outside of Lonzo Ball if they would want Kawhi Leonard from the San Antonio Spurs. And that is mainly because the Spurs have made it known that they do not want to trade Kawhi Leonard to the Lakers especially, but also to any team out west. So of course the price would have to be monumentally high if the Lakers were to change the Spurs' mind. Just imagine though that the Lakers do trade away basically all of their young assets to get Kawhi Leonard in hopes that that officially lures LeBron James to come play for them. And then not only does LeBron choose not to sign with the LA Lakers, but he then goes to the San Antonio Spurs after the Lakers just traded away their entire team to get Kawhi Leonard. Just take a second to imagine the look on Magic Johnson's face if that were to happen.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
In other news, Kyrie Irving was a guest on a radio talk show yesterday, and during that show he was asked for his opinion on James Harden winning the MVP award. And Kyrie said that he was happy for James Harden, but also went on to say that he doesn't think Harden was the real MVP, that he thinks the real MVP was his ex-teammate LeBron James. Take a listen to what Kyrie said.
Do you like that Harden got the MVP?
Yeah, I was happy for him.
Happy for him? Do you agree?
Bro, I didn't vote. I think, bro, MVP is hard to gauge nowadays, like, because now you have the people's MVP, then you have like the NBA's MVP. You know, like,
so who's the people's MVP in your mind?
I think the people's MVP was definitely James.
Okay.
But the NBA MVP was definitely LeBron.
I think LeBron should have gotten the MVP.
I mean, if we're talking strictly based off stats, like, he checks every
It's him
mark,
every
like,
year, though, in that regard, right? Does anyone do more for one team than LeBron does?
You can make that argument for LeBron every single year since he's been the best player in the NBA for what seems like forever now. And speaking of the best player in the NBA, Kyrie was also asked, is LeBron James in the same conversation as Michael Jordan? And without hesitation, Kyrie Irving said no.
Is he better than Michael Jordan, speaking of history?
No.
It is
It's a constant debate. Has he reached that?
No, I would say that he's in his own lane, man.
So Kyrie believes that the earth is flat, but doesn't believe that LeBron should be put in the same conversation as MJ. Make of that what you will. And for what will be our final story of the day, the Clippers just traded away the son of their head coach, Doc Rivers. They traded away Austin Rivers for Marcin Gortat. There were no other picks involved or anything like that. This was just a straight up player for player swap. And it's not even like this was a salary dump move for the Clippers either, since both players are on the last year of their deals. And actually, if you want to be really technical about things, they got to pay Marcin Gortat a little more money than they would had to pay Austin Rivers, about $1 million extra. So I mean, this could be a move that the Clippers made because they know DeAndre Jordan is about to leave, so they're going to need a big man. But at the same time, Austin Rivers for Marcin Gortat. I know we as a community bag on Austin Rivers a lot for being the coach's son, but can I keep it 100 here? The guy wasn't that bad last year when he was healthy. He actually looked pretty decent when he was healthy. I'd say he was a better player than Marcin Gortat. So the fact that they traded him straight up for Gortat, it's kind of perplexing to me. Anyways, that is going to bring us to today's question of the day. Do you think that would be too high of a price for the Lakers to pay to get Kawhi Leonard? Would it be worth it for them? Let me know down in the comment section below. But that is gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more daily NBA news. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see all of you right back here in a while, but until then, keep getting the Bucks team SEC, and I'm out of here. Peace!